Speak, why you? Who are you?
I am from the deepest ocean.
Believe the picture and see the truth. 2 plus 4 equals 6.
We're breaking the conditioning!
Once more into the darkness, my friends, as we venture down a path of dark enlightenment, looking towards answers about demonic possession. For those well versed in the news, it should come as no shock that demonic possession is on the rise, exponentially. Article after article after article from accredited, reliable, and trustworthy newspapers, all talking about the same phenomena. Whether it's a man going on a rampage in a hospital, or an entire classroom taken against their will. It's clear that something dark and sinister is happening. When I first began my investigation into the occultic practice of demonic possession, I went out and purchased a Ouija board, one which I practiced with nightly for weeks on end. Sadly, the only result I got was a splinter, which hurt very, very much, as well as the ridicule of my family for sitting in a dark room for 10 hours at a time, trying to converse with the spirits of the dead. And so I sought out knowledge, forbidden fruit, from the internet. And the stories I found there horrified me beyond belief. One of my teachers used to work at a boarding school, and one night during a summer movie night, a student left to use the restroom, and after a bit of time had gone by, my teacher went to check on her to make sure she was okay. She wasn't. She was huddled in the corner of the shower, foaming at the mouth, with bloodshot eyes. My teacher freaked out and called a couple of others over, and the chick started spewing out random incoherent things in a really deep voice and stuff. Eventually, she snapped out of it and didn't remember a thing. They went to her dorm room after, and I guess she had things like I and alt semicolon 3 Satan written on her bunk bed and stuff. Pretty creepy. Further investigation of this user's story led me to the woman's social media accounts, and it's clear to see exactly where things went terribly, terribly wrong. But the story did raise in me a question. What does one do if they are possessed by the devil? Luckily, Balden Prama happened to write an extraordinary piece that walks you through, step by step, on how to deal with a demonic possession. Within it are many important pieces of occultic information, things that will save your life. If, like the girl in the story, you colon 3 with the devil. 1. Tell as many people that you know you are possessed as you can. That includes anyone you meet in your daily life. Walk up to them, even complete strangers, and make sure they know you are possessed by the devil. The more people that know it, the better. Step number 3. Be quiet, and see if the demons will leave you alone. Be as boring as you can possibly be. Sit in a room with nothing on, and watch paint dry. The forces of Satan are like preteen children, and easily bored when you ignore them. After you've told everybody from step 1 that you are in fact possessed by the devil, Be as quiet as possible and never speak again, for you can never truly be sure that the demon has left. It is a life of solitude and silence for you from then on out. But perhaps, most importantly, step 13. Heaven recommended not using mental health medications. A direct order from God. Don't take your antipsychotics. It's what the demons want you to do. No matter what the doctor says, he is a servant of the Dark Lord, a follower of the Morning Star. However, on rare occasions, a misdiagnosis may occur. Sometimes, natural phenomena are misexplained as demonic possession.
What have you done to her family? What have you done to her home, her marriage?
We brought the spirit of madness. We want them to be mad.
Clearly, this woman is not possessed by a demon. One of the telltale signs is that she wants to ruin the lives of everyone around her and make her family miserable. That sounds like a cut and dry dictionary definition of PMS. After having read many Catholic websites and reading quite a bit of Reddit, I'd come across a treasure trove of data, all of which helped me to understand how one rids themselves of a demonic possession. The first and most important part is naming the demon which dwells within you. Now, if you're lucky, you can simply ask them.
What is your name? Beast. What? Beast. Beast. The Beast.
But demons are masters of trickery and lovers of dance.
Jesus, come out!
And so you can't always be sure that the answer you receive is the correct one. But if you are persistent enough, you can finally obtain the name and identity of the dark creature dwelling within your soul. Oh yes, true believers, this man is possessed by a class of demon known only in the ancient languages as a Wookiee. After having obtained the name of the creature which is inhabiting you, you can go about trying to expel it. Now you could use the guide provided earlier of the 13 steps on how to deal with demonic possession. But as the author himself said, do not trust me, for he himself has been possessed. And so you must seek out a holy man, a man who knows how to deal with demon.
I command fire from heaven. Fire in the name of Jesus Christ. Fire in the name of Jesus Christ. Holy Ghost, fire in the name of Jesus Christ.
After having won over your friendship with a live-action role-playing game of Dungeons and Dragons, lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt, you are ready to proceed. Now that you know their name, and you've struck up a friendship with a friendly game, there's only one step left. You must rape the demon out.
Here comes the sword.
There's a reason that Catholics keep their exorcism rituals hidden. The public just couldn't handle the truth. And I can't even show you the full extent of all the rituals, because it violates Google's terms of service. But you can imagine what was happening after she was on her knees. And this leads to the final question. The overarching mystery of demonic possession. What is the point? We've seen multiple examples in this video alone of people possessed by the devil, and yet they dress themselves. They shower and feed themselves. They even go to church. So what is the point in possessing people? I can think of only one conclusion. Demons are retarded. They've thought up step 1, but not step 2 or 3. Step 1, get a human being and possess them. Step 2 and 3 are apparently out of reach intellectually for demons. Now that they have their new human suit, they don't seem to do much with it. So I propose an experiment. The next time someone is demonically possessed, acknowledge that it's happening, and then do absolutely nothing. Just record them and put the footage on YouTube for us to laugh at. Because demons are fucking idiots who don't have any goals or ambitions. Once they get here, they don't really do anything much at all. And it's hard to be scared of Satan when he pays income taxes and mows his lawn.